Hello everyone. So this time I'm going to take you to the real Manali that you probably don't know about. And the main mall road of the Manali was known as Dana Bazaar. But the real Manali is old Manali, which was known as Manaligarh. And I'm going to show you one of the oldest houses of Manali and one of my most favorite places here, which is called Manali Fort. It's in ruins, but those ruins tell so many stories that I'm going to share with you this time. So stay tuned and let's go. So this is the Manali Mall Road that you know of, and this is the image of Manali that comes first. But back in the days, this used to be called as Dana Bazaar. Dana literally means grain, and it would be a pit stop for the travelers to feed their horses, dana or grain, and they would take a rest and then continue the journey. So from Manali, they would further head on to Lohal or Central Asia, and it would be a base for, as I said, to feed the horses. So I've reached Old Manali, and according to the book, from Dana Bazar to Old Manali is like half a mile, and you cross Manalsu. The moment you cross Manalsu rivulet, you realize that you are in the real Manali village. And according to that book, once you cross the village, once you cross the bridge, you can see watermills. So I hope you all understand watermills. Like they used to make wheat or crush any grain like makki ka atta or any atta. Ghat, locally we call it ghat. So yeah, that's what. So the watermills are located just next to the Manalsu, but now they've all been like, I don't know, they don't exist probably, and they all are taken over by fancy hippie shacks or restaurant or hotels. But next to me you can find this piece. So this is still surviving from that time, and this is kind of a landmark from where you can see that you are getting into the interior parts of the village. So you can see the local architecture. This is like all stonework. It's kind of a body, like water body, and for me this is gold. But just check out the trash just next to this place. So and see this. So come, let's head to the citadel, the fortress, which Penelope is talking about in her book. So guys, I have something very mysterious to share with you. When I was vlogging yesterday, in the front part of the fort, that includes temple number 1, most of the video shots have not been able to capture the audio. The audio is missing. I was explaining about the temple and history and other things, but they have not been captured. So it's something very mysterious, and I don't know how to take it, but I'm surprised. So I've come back and recorded some of the things again. So please excuse, I'm just learning on the go. So after a 3-minute walk, we reach the fortress, which is now fallen in ruins. You can see a small temple in between, next to a large doj tree, and currently this site is nothing but stones, and probably a few years ago this must have been used as a quarry site to pick up stones and build local houses. Now this is my favorite part I'd like to show you. It's a big surprise. We have a stepwell here. It reminds me of the Humpy stairwell, or the ones in Gujarat. Um, this stepwell is not mentioned in Penelope's book, so that's something intriguing. And the people say that the water of this stepwell is connected to Manalsu running below, and locally they take this water as treat it like Ganga Jal and take it home. So yeah, isn't it fascinating that on the top of a hilltop there's a fortress in ruins, and it still survives, a beautiful temple and a stepwell which still has water. So this is temple number one, and you can see some intricate stone carvings lying outside. And in the book, Penelope describes this as there's a tiny door which has a fascinating set of cult objects. So, on the top of the mountain, around 3000 feet above Manaligarh, stands the ruins of Mandankot. Locally, they call it Mandankot. This fort was ruled by Jinna Rana, and the story goes something like this. There's a famous king of Kulu called Sidh Singh, and he wanted to claim his land back from Jinna Rana. And to do that, he bribed someone, and the guy killed Jinna Rana. So the moment he died, he had a lot of wives who committed Sati that time in that fortress, like not at this place, but 3000 above at Mandankot, and except one wife who was pregnant. And that woman, she gave birth to a son, and later on, when Raja Sidh Singh, he was guilty that he killed someone, so many wives, um, killed, like burned themselves in fire. So he goes to Hidimba temple to offer a sacrifice of a buffalo, and the buffalo somehow manages to escape. And a young herdsman with his bow and arrow kills the buffalo, and supposedly that guy is the only son of Jinna Rana who had survived that fate. Because Jinna Rana was well loved ruler in the Upper Beas Valley, no one wanted to kill his son. So the boy was given a piece of land around near Alio, and he grew up and founded the Nuani family. So yeah, that's something. So you can see this fortress has two hilltops, like a two-humped camel. That's the first side, the front side. That's the bend, and this is the other hump. Both the humps have two similar style temple, which you should not enter. So this is the second temple on the second hump of this fort, and check out in the entrance, there are some beautiful carvings. Check out this one, looks like a saucer shaped UFO. And the rest, the gods carving. Supposedly we can't enter the temple just to preserve the purity of it. So guys, that was it this time. If you like what I'm doing, if you like to know more about the culture of Himachal or Kullu, these strange places that are hidden, keep watching and do subscribe to my channel. If you have any ideas on what should I name my channel, please do comment, and please share your valuable feedback. With every vlog I want to improve. Thank you. See you guys next weekend.